Howdy, everybody, and welcome to Random Rhapsody's crossover event. We're calling it the Azure Championship. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM here on the network, and joining me around my virtual table today are Brandie, Brie, Koines, Kyle, and Natalie. Say hi, everyone.
Yo!
Hi.
Hello.
Junior, unfortunately, is out of town this week, but a good friend of our show, Anesthetic here, is going to be NPCing him. So welcome to the show, Natalie.
Thanks.
Now, you might have noticed that we have some slight changes to our cast today. There's a reason for that. For the next few weeks, we're doing, our two campaigns are going to be working together to accomplish their goals here in Rowena. The players here in the Debauchery Circus's time slot will be competing in the Azure Championship, a gladiator tournament celebrating Rowena's 2000th year. Now, while that's going on, the players in the Faab Five's time slot will be attempting to break into the Zaim's treasure vault to steal the Dream Root, as well as a few other items. You can keep up to date on everything we're doing and all of our schedule by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV and on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody. Okay, is everybody ready?
Yep.
Cool.
Let's do it!
So join us as we dive into the world of Loroupa and continue on with our heroes as they compete in the Azure Championship. Man, oh man, check out that new opening. Wasn't that pretty?
Awesome.
Worked all night on that. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. So when we last left off, our heroes had traveled to Rowena, the oasis capital of the Margarden Federation, in an attempt to acquire a dream root that is in the possession of the Zaim. To accomplish this goal, Apollyon and Caia had both signed up to compete in the Azure Championship Gladiator Tournament. But they also discovered that gladiators will be competing in groups of 5 for this event. Not wanting to fight with a group of random adventurers, the pair agreed to work together, seeing as how they are both members of the Erudite Conclave and after the same object. To fill up their group, the pair convinced their friends, Blaznir, Ichabod, and Rhim, to join in as well and compete on the Conclave's behalf. Now, it's been a while since I've had all of you do this, so I wanted to go around and have everybody describe what their character looks like. Natalie, since you're just kind of NPCing Blaznir, his picture is on his character sheet, so you don't have to go too crazy. But I'm going to start things off going around the table, and we're going to start with Caia. So Caia, why don't you describe for us what your character looks like and what she does for the group.
So Caia is a turtle monk. She's, looks like a bipedal turtle. She's... Gosh, I haven't done this in so long, I kind of forget everything I'm supposed to say about it. She's pretty, quiet, kind of keeps to herself, just there to add muscle when needed to, keep her group safe.
Yeah, she does a great job of that, too. Ichabod, how about you?
Ichabod is a tall human man, about 6'2", middle-aged. He has long brown hair that he keeps in a little ponytail, a very Amish-style kind of chin-strap beard, and a mustache. He wears this very nice plate armor now. I'm looking at my description, it said splint, but now I've got this +1 plate, shield, and just a lot of weapons. So, sword, whip, now I have a crossbow.
Yeah, he's an impressive figure of a paladin, to be sure.
Yeah, and he's always glaring at people for no reason.
Very toxic. Yes.
Very toxic.
Okay. Liam, how about you?
Liam's description has changed multiple times over the campaign. However, currently, Liam's about 5'10", human, male, white skin, pretty tan because he usually doesn't wear sleeves at all. He's wearing a black gi right now with a blue belt, and his hair is about 4 feet long down to his ass, and it is currently up in dreads, and every other dread is blue and orange alternating. So he stands out in just about any crowd, but he looks different than he did before, so he thinks it's incognito.
That's for sure. Togepeep is saying about Ichabod, yes, glaring at me for no reason at all. No reason.
He has good reason to glare at Corin, so.
I think we all know that's true. Okay, Blaznir, give us your description.
Well, I am a human, and I am a druid, but I'm also a bard, so I'm good at entertaining. I don't know, I'm pretty blazing. I got red hair, I'm a ginger. And it looks like beautiful green eyes.
Such
and that's about it.
Green eyes. He also wears kind of this little fur around his shoulders that it looks like a scarf, but it transforms and becomes a little red panda, a fiery red panda that can fly around and hang out with him. So that's a cool thing that he can do. But unfortunately, it only lasts for an hour, so keep that in mind, Blaznir. You don't want to just do it all the time.
Does my panda have a name?
Yes, it's named Caia, and he's actually in the character sheets as well.
Ian.
Okay, Apollyon. Describe yourself for us.
You know Apollyon, he busts in on the scene, rippling muscles, red flesh. I'm a 7 foot tall red minotaur. And my outfit looks like kind of like a Greek or Roman gladiator outfit. I carry a shield emblazoned with laurels on it, and my whole motif is gold accents. My beard is long and black, and I carry the trident of the deep emblazoned with octopus tentacles and sharp blades.
Indeed. We also lost you on camera, bud, so just
let me fix that.
Yep.
But it's okay. We got to see Apollyon twice.
We did. We have gotten to see Apollyon twice. Also, you've been wearing the belt of dwarven kind for quite a while, so you've now got a big,
that's true.
Full beard.
Indeed. Long full beard lets me speak dwarvish as well, my little dwarf friends.
Okay. Well, after separating from your friends at the Archer and the Rose, Liam, you and Apollyon had planned to return to the Colosseum to watch the special exhibition match between Grovagar Umbridger and a blue dragon. It definitely sounds impressive, and for the sake of, making things go easier, why don't we just go ahead and say everyone's actually heading that way? Y'all want to see that first fight, get a little lay of the land, because Apollyon what mentioned at some point, no doubt, that he's really looking forward to fighting that dude.
Oh yeah, you know it. I gotta get my revenge on Grovy Bear. Get my belt back.
Indeed.
So have we all met in this scenario?
Yeah, like your group was coming out of the bar right when, or one group was coming out of the bar. Yeah, it was your group that came out of the bar first, right when they came in. Caia recognized Apollyon and kind of stopped you all and gave you all a moment just to chat. So you've literally just met each other as you're leaving the bar, the Archer and the Rose.
You interrupted my evening plans to bully teenagers.
Yes.
So I guess we're gonna go watch a fight instead.
Yeah, you can go bully teenagers after the crossover.
Yeah,
this
is more important.
Yeah. Okay, gladiators. Well, before we get to that, like I said, for the sake of the story and to keep things flowing, we're just going to say that y'all are waiting on bullying teenagers till tomorrow, or at least in a few days. But anyway, it's an opening match between a dragon and a half-dragon. Who wouldn't want to watch that? So you all make your way north along the busy city streets of Rowena, just as night is slowly starting to settle down on the city called the Desert Sapphire. Now, as you're all walking down the street towards the Colosseum, a question comes to each of your minds. And the question of this week is, if your character was granted a single use of wish, the wish spell, what would they use it for? And since we started with Caia for descriptions, why don't we go the other side? And Apollyon, why don't you go first with a question?
Well, I guess if I had have somebody let me wish for anything I wanted, I'd wish to bring my family back. See my whole clan again. I don't know if that's possible, but that's what I would wish for.
Okay, that's fair. That is definitely fair. Blaznir, how about you?
Natalie, that's you.
I was thinking, I swear. Okay. I wish that all of my spells would already be prepared for me so I wouldn't disappoint my troops ever again.
You would always prepare the right spells.
Nice.
Well,
That's awesome.
Nice. That's perfect. That is perfect. Good job. Take a point of inspiration for that. I like it. Liam, how about you?
Oh, quite simply, I'd probably just wish for a case of the greatest whiskey in all the land. Nice and simple.
Mm. Well, speaking of whiskeys, you actually have a bottle, that 20-year-old bottle of whiskey that you took from Shadow's little Heidi area. So you probably
That's
still
right.
have that with you.
Yeah,
But-
good call. I definitely kept that.
Yeah, absolutely. Love it. Ichabod, how about you?
I think at this point, Ichabod would wish for the opportunity to genuinely speak to his god, because he's very confused, and he just wants somebody to tell him what to do. So,
Interesting.
talk back to me.
God,
Crisis of faith.
that would be the most interesting conversation, I think.
Mhm. I got a lot of questions. All right.
Yeah. Okay, I like it. Caia, how about you?
I think Caia would wish to have enough money to get the Life Well and or Blood Fury tattoos. Hint.
Yeah, she is
Nudge.
super obsessed with these really expensive tattoos that are like legendary tattoos.
But you don't have a wish spell. Sorry.
Yeah, but you don't. Burr. Ah, well. Great job, everybody. If you don't have inspiration, everybody, I want everyone to start this crossover with inspiration. So if you don't have a
Sweet.
point,
Salvatore, can I have another one?
Get out of here.
no.
Salvatore's a person too.
No, Salvatore is not a corporation.
No.
No.
Salvatore Inc.
Yeah, Salvatore.
Salvatore's the best boy.
But anyway, okay, gladiators. You arrive at the Colosseum in due course and make your way through the crowd and up to find seats in the open-air arena. The place is jam-packed with people. There are so many people right now. People from all walks of life. And ordinarily, it would probably be very difficult for you all to find good seats. But, you know what? Apollyon is with you. He is truly the people's champion. and many of the common citizens of Rowena simply part ways to let your group pass.
Yes, thank you. It's good to be back. I sign a few autographs. I like kiss a few babies and sign some people's heads or whatever while we're walking past.
Yeah, absolutely. There's plenty of cheers as your group go to find your seats. People calling Apollyon and the Golden Boi and the People's Champion, which is nothing more than you'd expect, Apollyon. I imagine it's been kind of perplexing to you this entire time how nobody has known who you are in your travels. But now that you're back in Rowena, it's starting to feel like old times again.
That's right. I nudged Liam a little bit. See? They know me here.
Yeah, it's about time, isn't it?
I'm kind of amazed you being so famous and all, how you had so many open spots on your team.
Polly, I'm a little curious. I understand the turtle, but 2 more humans? We don't need humans. They're terrible fighters.
They might surprise you. I've known a few humans that are pretty capable myself.
I haven't.
I'd like to introduce you to the whole of the Golfrin army.
Just for the record, I may be human, but I identify as a tiefling, so that's not fair.
Alright, I don't like this guy already. You would deny your
pull my weight as long as I have the right spells prepared.
And for God's sakes, this one's wearing a belt on his hat. It goes on your waist, laddie.
He just stares straight forward. Like, I'm not gonna engage this guy, this old man.
I like it. Now, once everyone has found seats and the stadium is full, trumpets blare out a loud tune announcing a stir of motion from the northern box seating. That whole thing. You all look to this box towards the northern end of the Coliseum, and it's fairly obvious to everyone that this is a private observation lounge. It's a tall box seating with high marble railing, and it's filled with flowering plants all along the sides. There's slaves standing there with palm fronds fanning, and as you all look in that direction, you can see the Zaim himself stepping forward, causing great cheers to erupt from the entire Colosseum. He is a leader who is well loved by his people, and there is no possibility of doubt on that fact based upon this reception. The Zaim, Al-Ruin Maharan VIII, is a very tall man, deeply tanned skin, dark eyes, and an extremely manicured and oiled black beard that gives him something of a roguish appearance to him. He wears long, flowing robes over a bare, muscular chest, which is covered in necklaces and amulets, and he has a very elaborate turban on his head with a gigantic sapphire brooch pinned to the front that holds a dozen blue feathers in place. On his back, there's a cloak of blue peacock feathers draped down, and it seems to flow along with him as he moves. It's very, very, very garish and ostentatious looking. Imagine going to an Elton John concert. That's kind of what you're seeing here.
Ichabod hates this person.
Once the fanfare dies down and the Zaim kind of stands there and waves his hands to get everybody to sit down, he says in this very loud voice, "Welcome, my friends. Welcome to this, our opening festivities at the Azure Championship. 2,000 years ago, my great ancestor found a glistening oasis hidden in the desert, and he immediately saw its true potential. These Natwaters could not only provide life, it could be a place that provides safety, security, and wealth beyond imagining. And that vision has survived for 2 millennia, my friends. Survived and flourish in a land thought to be inhospitable. And that is what we celebrate now. 2,000 years of prosperity in the harsh desert sun, under the shadow of the great Umbra Spire. And he turns and points behind him, where you can see the massive brown spire that is the broken mountains that takes up the center of the Jutland Waste. Once he turns back again, he just yells one more time. And as he's doing this, like, those of you who are familiar with magic, especially like you, Ichabod, being around clerics so much, the way that his voice is like resonating and bouncing, it's clear he's using a thaumaturgy spell to speak like this. The last thing he says before he steps down is, "I hereby declare the Azure Championship to begin!" Which, of course, thunderous applause erupts from the entire Colosseum, drowning out anything else the Zaims could have said. But the man seems to simply bask in the adoration as he waves his hand and blows kisses to the crowd. Now behind him, you can see a slim human woman with pixie-cut black hair, long purple and white robes, with a symbol of Joru that that at least some of you would recognize because you've seen this individual at least once or twice, or have been described to her. Ivik Abir, High Priestess of the Church of the Five. Also behind her is a gold-scaled dragonborn with a Fu Manchu mustache and spectacles that's perched on his long nose. And he's wearing light blue robes with a white scarf over his forehead. But he is more standing in the back with a small retinue of wealthy-looking men and women of multiple size and racial descriptions and so forth. Now, eventually, the competitor gates open, and a tall, muscular figure wearing plate armor comes striding out to the center of the arena. Now, this man, at least Apollyon, you recognize him immediately as he comes striding out from the eastern gate. It's Grovagar Umbridger. You immediately recognize those blue scales, the long tail, and leathery wings that you had fought once before in front of the keep in Weston. But he definitely seems different than the last time you've seen him. He's somehow seems stronger, more imposing, and even darker in presence, if that's possible.
All right.
What's that?
Apollyon's just like simmering there, like he's like on the verge of going into a rage. He's just like watching.
Okay, absolutely. He still has that same longsword on his back that he fought you with in the previous encounter. And something definitely catches your eye once he gets farther out into the field. He has two large golden belts draped across either shoulder, like the rest of the WWE wrestlers come out with. Oh yeah, they're draped across both shoulders.
Oh, no.
And as he gets to the middle of the arena, he just stops and holds up both belts, displaying them proudly as he kind of walks in just a small circle, showing this to the crowd. And the crowd, of course, is cheering wildly in anticipation. But you, Apollyon, I imagine, have some other emotions about seeing those belts. Go ahead, Liam.
I'm sitting next to Blaznir, so I lean up to Blaznir. One of those belts used to be Paulie's. Just kind of spreading the knowledge to him over there.
Ichabod claps. Woo!
Over to Liam, and I'm like, I'm sure that's bringing up some rough feelings.
I didn't say I wanted a conversation. Shh.
Oh my eyes.
Okay.
Ew, shush! I want to see this. Let's see what he's got.
Now, eventually you'd see a slave come running up across the field to take the belts from Grovagar, who then pulls his long sword out, and he yells a salute to the Zaim, who nods in return, before raising his hand with an upward thrust. Suddenly, the gates at the other end of the arena fly open, and a great figure of a blue dragon comes charging out with a very loud roar,
Okay.
which I'm going to do. There we go.
Now, is this Coliseum just open air?
It is just open, actually.
Okay.
What's keeping the dragon from flying away, I guess, would be my next question.
It likes fighting.
Well, that's an excellent question, but you do find out here very soon. As the dragon comes charging out from the gates, you just see its wings spread open wide, and it begins to fly upward into the air. Now, it circles the arena, but as it does, it keeps going higher and higher, and suddenly it bumps against something. And kind of, you watch as it curves along it, as though it's the inside of a dome of force that's protecting the spectators from the battle. Everyone go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Big Fat 11.
15.
9.
Oh no!
Kaia's looking at the ground.
Get that nat 1 out of the way.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well...
21.
Liam, you're looking around the dome, and this is impressive because you've actually seen something like this happen before. Vale has cast a spell once, recently in the desert, creating a wall of force, and you kind of remember seeing that. And so you start looking, scanning the area, and you spot that there's actually a wizard down near one corner on the wall itself, like right about down here, who has his arms out and seems to have been holding the spell. Blaznir, with your 21, you can spot that there's actually 6 of them in total, circling around the Coliseum, who maintain these spells, basically to protect the onlookers from gigantic things like a dragon. So yeah, that's how they're keeping it in.
Cool.
Can I lean over to Liam and be like, there's 6 of them trying to do that wall of force, and I point them out to him?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
I'm gonna
not...
make a friend.
Liam's not too quick to make friends, but you can keep trying.
Okay. But anyway, as the dragon circles the arena, bumping into the dome of force that protects the spectators from the battle, eventually Umbrager flies up into the sky as well, begins chasing after him, and like gets right in front of the dragon and begins to assault it in the skies. Now,
Does he have wings?
Yes, he does have wings. Now, I'm not going to narrate the entire battle. Maybe one day I'll get around to writing a short story about it, but I'm not going to, I could take up an entire session of me just
Sure.
narrating, so I'm not going to do that. Needless to say, it is a spectacular display of fighting prowess on the half-dragon's behalf. He fights it in the air for a while, but eventually manages to drop the beast to the ground. And at long last, the champion beheads the creature with a giant chop from his longsword, and the crowd erupts in cheers once again. Now, what I would like you to do is I would like everybody to roll an insight check for me to see whether or not you're actually able to glean any information about the way Umbrager fights in battle.
26 for me.
It's a 6 for me.
Nat
29.
20 for Blaznir. Nice.
Our tactician.
Wow.
Wow.
Everyone notices this impressive change coming over Blaznir.
Wait, he's paying attention? Blaznir, you don't have to look so hard. Your eye's going to pop out of your head.
Well, let's see. Liam rolled a 26. Blaznir got that nat 20 for a 29, and Ichabod, you got a 17. So you all three rolled very well. Caia rolled a 6, and Apollyon rolled a 4. So I imagine
I'm blinded by rage.
Yeah, you're just blinded by rage, and maybe Kaia's like spending her time trying to calm him down or something like that. So maybe the two of them didn't get a chance to see very much. But for the rest of you, the first thing that pops up is at this moment when the dragon like unleashes its lightning breath on Grovagar, and he just takes it, and apparently seems unfazed by the attack, leading you to believe that he's probably immune to that kind of damage.
All right.
You also notice that at one point he casts a spell that is very similar to a spell that Apollyon casts every so often, Eldritch Blast, though his is a dark purple in color. You're able to ascertain that he has a fly speed of 60 feet. You can tell that he is extremely strong. His strength stat is definitely up there. And he also uses his tail as a weapon in addition to his regular attacks. Blaznir, with that nat 20, you also notice something that you mentioned to everybody. You never once see Umbrager get angry, nor do you ever see him attack restlessly in this battle. He seems to be very confident and focused throughout the entirety. The last thing I'm going to give you, since you rolled a nat 20, is he also casts another spell on the dragon almost immediately in battle. And Liam, once it's pointed out to you, because you rolled that 26, you see it as well, and you recognize the spell immediately. It's the Bane spell.
Okay. Paulie, you still want to take on big boy out there?
Oh, you know I do.
Well, all right, then we got your back.
Bring him down here, and I'll face off with him. I'll face off with him in the sky, on the earth, underground, anywhere.
I reckon he does have a chance.
Well, after the battle is won, Grovagar flies up and actually lands on the Zaim's box. The two can be seen chatting together, but after that battle, the crowd seems to be dispersing. The Zaim congratulates him once again, and you do see that little slave kid come up into the box and give Grovagar his belts, which he drapes across his shoulders and just stands there for quite a while, just, chatting with the Zaim before they both eventually leave. Now, it's about 11 o'clock in the evening by this point, and you all do have an early day ahead of you. I'll remind you all that you are supposed to report to the arena at 6 in the morning to prepare for battle. But, other than that, really, the evening is yours, and the city of Rowena is open to you. So, what would you all like to do this evening?
I would like to talk to Apollyon, because I don't know anything about this, and I want to see if he knows more about it.
Okay.
What do you need to know?
So what exactly is, like, the style of the thing, I guess? It's going to be multiple rounds, we're all in a team, and does the whole team go to the end?
Oh yeah, it's going to be a big gladiator match. We're going to fight some monsters, and then I assume whoever's left is going to fight each other.
Alright, that was my question. Well, I look forward to seeing you on the battlefield, and I give him a handshake.
Alright, good luck out there.
Okay.
Early to bed, early to rise.
Yep. Anybody else have anything they want to do?
Nah.
I want to go look for Biscuit.
Okay. Well, as you're exiting the Coliseum, you know your way around it fairly well. The Undercroft goes down into the lower area where many people live. There are guards that live down there and oversee the whole thing. Most of the monsters that are brought in to fight are stored in the lower Undercroft of the Coliseum. But there's also living quarters for the better, more experienced fighters, and there's also slave cells where people who are sold and forced to fight in the Coliseum are kept. So, I mean, you could absolutely, if you're wanting to just ask around the Coliseum itself, you can do that. Where are you wanting to look?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Oh, okay. Go ahead and make for me an investigation check.
$15.
Not bad, considering you have a 0. Okay. You make your way down to the Undercroft of the arena, and I imagine those of you who want to can go down there, so I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like right now. The Undercroft, as I said, is down underneath the Coliseum itself. It's a subterranean area that's built out of stone, and is quite cool once you make your way down there. You know, Apollyon, that as you head down, the first area that you come to is the bar, where most competitors who aren't owned by the Coliseum tend to hang out and wait for their matches to start, because the Coliseum not only has people indentured to it who must fight, they have people who just choose to and make a decent living down there. You make your way to the bar, and the bartender recognizes you immediately and seems rather surprised that you've returned, but as you ask about Biscuit, he tells you that, oh yes, I remember him. Impressive fighter. You could wail on that man for hours and he'd barely even show up.
Oh, don't I know it?
Well, after you escaped Apollyon, Biscuit was sold to a rival group. That's what he was threatened with, and well, they definitely made good on that threat. I heard he was sold to, and I'm blanking on the name, so let me look real quick. He was sold in Rhinoth to some group or another. I'm not quite sure. And the last I heard, he was being sent to towards Rani Vika. And as he's saying this, someone overhears from the back and pipes up. I heard that he was actually back in the city.
Oh, I turn and talk to that guy. Where'd you see him? Or here he was?
Well, he arrived about a day ago and signed up for the tournament as well. Him and about half a dozen others. They'll probably be competing here tomorrow.
All right. Maybe I'll get a chance to reunite with him anyway.
Polly, I'm not sure if you've put this together, but if you meet in the ring, won't you have to fight him?
Well, if that happens, I'd be glad to fight against Biscuit this time. In the past, when we were forced to, I didn't like it, but if he's really trying to win as well, I'll take the challenge, and it will be quite a challenge.
Okay, that's not weird at all.
I understand it. Nothing purer than the fight.
Well, that is true.
Mr. Belt Hat, let's say your lover was in the ring.
A buckle. It's actually just a buckle and not like a whole belt.
Kind of looks like a belt, sorry. Anyway, Mr. Buckle, so would you fight your partner in the ring? Just curious.
I've fought her out of it, to be honest. just yesterday I did.
That afternoon you did.
Just a couple hours ago, actually. You know, it was a real gut punch, that one.
All right, good to know we have absolutely nothing in common. All right,
well,
time for bed.
Blood, brother.
We don't share the same blood. Mine's in my body.
There's also the difference between us that I seem to have showered recently.
What's your point?
Some whiskey, please, bartender.
Yeah, you can definitely get a bottle of whiskey for 5 gold pieces. Blaznir, what's up with you?
Can I make an offer to the bartender to play some music in order to get us all around free drinks?
Sure, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh, Blaznir, not again. Now, if you really want to play Blaznir well, you'll give yourself guidance.
That's true. Just roll a d4 and add that. Because he guides everything.
Okay, how do I do a D4? Where do I just...
Yeah,
There-
the left.
Did it?
Yep,
There you go. Yeah.
22.
22.
Nice. The bartender looks you over and says, "Okay, why not? I'll give you a shot. You play a good song, and I'll give you a round of free drinks."
So, what instrument do I play?
I believe you have a mandolin, maybe?
I thought lute or mandolin. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So I whip out my mandolin and I start playing.
Okay, give me a performance check. It looks like he has a lute and a lyre. So, don't forget to guide yourself.
Always be guiding.
Okay, that's a 16. A 16's not too bad. You get up on stage with that lute and begin strumming and singing along, and maybe you use your fire magic to kind of give yourself some lighting or something like that. And overall, it's a fairly nice performance. Once you finish, the crowd cheers, and they actually a few people throw some copper at you, and so you earn a total of 4 silver and 13 copper pieces that you can collect.
Nice.
Blaznir is what we call always on that grind.
And sure enough, they deliver 5 drinks to your group. Simple beers, nothing too exciting, but Ichabod, you do have a bottle of whiskey there, and I suppose, Liam, you do too, since you brought one with you. So you can hang out here for a little while and kind of bullshit and enjoy the music before you head off to bed.
Well, there's another thing we've got in common, and I raise the whiskey glass, Liam.
Everyone's supposed to drink whiskey. That's not supposed to be a defining. Never, I'm headed to bed. I gotta get out.
Oh, good night.
Okay.
Hey, Bowers be with you.
And you get flips you the bird as he walks away.
Sounds about right.
Ichabod smiles.
Okay, but where are you planning on staying the night, Liam?
As I walk out, I just then realize that I'm supposed to wait for Apollyon because he's got all the hookups here, so I'll turn back around and just mope in the corner and wait for Apollyon to decide to be done with the night.
So Liam goes walking out, and then a minute later turns and goes walking back in. And I imagine you just see that, Ichabod, as you're sitting there.
And stay away.
Well, Apollyon, are you going to want to get a room here at the Coliseum? You absolutely can, since you're competing here. The spaces isn't lavish by any stretch of the imagination, but they're functional.
Sure, yeah. Can I also look around the bar here to maybe like size up my competition, see anybody else that looks like they'd be competing?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make an insight check. Or if you have a better thing that you want to roll, I'm fine with that.
As well.
Athletics?
What?
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna arm wrestle everyone.
I mean, I'll allow it. It's your
How about a
crossover.
17 on insight?
Nice. They're actually pretty much everybody down here in the bar look like they're there and ready for a fight. Most of the tables, as you're looking around, are groups of 5. All of them have weapons. All of them seem to be heavily armed and armored and looking for a fight. Most of them are drinking very heavily as well. There's a group of 5 Dragonborn over here at this table, sitting there chattering amongst themselves. You actually, Caia, Liam, and Apollyon, you're all members of the Erudite Conclave. And you actually see a group of 5 monks at another table right up next to yours. Or pretty close to it, anyway. Other than that, there's a group that's made up of very mixed race, a couple orcs, a Kenku, and a pair of humans. There's another table right next to you with some really dark-looking people. A couple of them wearing robes. All of them... there's a few. There's a tiefling. There's a lizard folk. There's a drow and a couple humans as well. Or are those halflings? They look more like halflings, so we'll call them that. So, like I said, every table has some group of fighter in various forms. All of whom definitely looking for to make a name for themselves here in the tournament.
All right, I want to go talk to the Dragonborns.
Okay. Well, they are in the corner over there. You step away from the bar carrying that drink of yours in one hand, and you make your way over to the table. What would you like to say to them?
I'm going to say in Draconic, welcome, brothers. I hope to see you out there on the battlefield. You wouldn't happen to be friends with Grovagar Umbringer, would you?
The one of them sitting at the table, very heavily armored, in plate mail and a helmet, looks over at you and replies to you in Draconic, "Greetings to you as well." And then he pauses for a minute. "Brother? Well, anyway, I've heard of Umbringer, and I watched his fight today, but I've never met him myself. Why would you think I've met him? Because I'm a Dragonborn?"
Racist.
We don't all know
I-
each other.
That's good, that's good. Perhaps you see him as an enemy, as I do. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in making sure he's not the champion at the end of this event.
He,
Early
the Dragonborn looks at you kind of curiously, and he says, "What exactly are you suggesting?"
I say, if we're all out on the battlefield at the same time, when I give the signal, all 5 of you attack Grovagar.
They all kind of look at one another.
You know he's strong, but there's strength in numbers.
Go
I
ahead.
came here with a few friends, but we kind of decided to take a different path, so I'm a little light on my crew that I can trust. But if you were allies as well, I think we could come out on top.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
All right. That's an 18.
Okay. Give me a second here.
Yeah, high rolls, low modifiers. Apollyon don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him roll a d20 and add I'm gonna say a 5 to the insight check.
I can't hear Matt at all.
I was talking to the audience. So that would be a 9. Okay. The 5 Dragonborn all kind of lean forward and whisper, and they're like, "What do you think? What do you think about this guy?" And then another one's like, "Well, you never know. Could be an idea. I don't know if we get up to fighting him, and we have this guy on the field, and he wants us to work together, then." And then, finally, like after a moment of discussion, the lead one in the plate armor looks back at you and he says, "I don't know what it is they have in store for us, but if we're on the field at the same time and Umbrager is there, we'll side with you. We saw his fight. He was quite powerful."
Oh yes. I've tangled with him before, so I know better than any how much strength he truly has. We'll need those extra hands and claws.
"My name is Kazik. What is yours?"
My name is Apollyon, but around here they call me the Golden Boi, or the People's Champion. Nice to meet you, Kazik.
"I heard that name while we were up there, so that is you." And he shakes your hand, and they kind of go around and introduce themselves. And these are NPCs. I'm not giving them all names. You go for it. But
that's fine. It's fine.
But anyway, yeah, they shake your hand, and they seem to at least be in agreement with you that if they all end up on the field with Umbrager and you, they'll side with you.
All right. Good talking to you, friends. I'm going to get some rest and make sure I'm ready to go in the morning. I advise you do the same.
Absolutely. Need all the good rest for tomorrow. The monsters that we will be fighting are truly impressive.
Oh yes, ready those breath weapons, brothers.
This one is a green-skinned dragonborn, the lead one, and he kind of puffs out a little puff of acidic smoke, or green is poison, poison smoke out from his nostrils.
Yeah. And Apollyon will use prestidigitation to make a little lightning come out of his mouth.
I like it.
To show them that he can do it too.
Perhaps we are more alike than we thought.
Indeed.
And Apollyon goes and makes friends.
Yeah, friendship.
Friendship is magic. Well, anyway, you can make your way out of the bar. Yeah, if you talk to the people who manage the Coliseum and tell them who you are, they'll give you a couple rooms to share.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll go with Blaznir and Caia on this if they want to, because I think we had rooms in town, right?
Yeah, I think you did actually. So you can just return to your inn too.
Best be getting some rest.
It's whatever you want to do. I will try and hustle us some rooms here if you want to stay here.
I think I'm good. I leave this place.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm doing this because I have to.
Needs a bumper sticker that says "Rather be beaten up teens."
Rather be beating up teens. True. I'd rather be, get closer to finding out what's going on with my son. It's all I ever think about. So I go home, lay in bed, and think about it.
That sounds about right. Okay. Well,
Let's go get some rest.
Okay. Well, if you're making your way back to your inn to set up for the night, Apollyon, Liam, if you're staying here at the Coliseum, the two of you are provided a single room that you can share. It's not elaborately lavish, but it's functional.
Nicer than a 15 square plot in the desert.
Exactly. There you go. I made a pretty cool map here, so I don't mind showing it off a bit. But there you go. There's your rooms. The rest of you head back to your inn, and all of you are able to take your long rest.
Would there be enough time for me to stop by a shop and by chance look for something?
So yeah, I told you all that we could do a shop, like to text me what you wanted to shop, but you never really did. So what are you wanting to pick up?
Wing boots.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay. Winged boots. Now, winged boots in Rowena, let's see here, how much do they cost? We'll try to do this quick.
How are you going to save up for an expensive tattoo if you're blowing it all on boots?
On winged boots? What about a potion of flying instead?
Well, I mean, when I look it up online, the winged boots are a hell of a lot cheaper than the potion.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
According to D&D Beyond,
That's hilarious.
on here it's 101 to 500 for the boots, and then 2,500 to 25,000 for the potion.
That seems off.
Yeah, that's
That's not. So winged boots in Rowena cost 8,000 gold.
Damn it.
a potion of flying.
Yeah, I feel like those numbers should
Brandon.
definitely be swapped. I feel like a
Yes.
potion should be like a few hundred,
Yeah,
and the magic item should be a lot more.
A potion of flying cost 500 gold pieces.
That sounds better, yeah.
I know, but I want the boots because I don't want to just keep wasting potions.
I know you do, sugar.
For this, I don't have enough for it, but
I was gonna say I have those boots of flying, but I need them.
gonna trust y'all to bring them down to me.
But now, we did talk, Caia, about a dart of returning.
Yeah, that's true too. A vicious dart of returning.
This is the most vicious dart you're ever gonna see.
Now, is the dart vicious or is the returning vicious?
The dart, because I don't want it to be vicious when it returns.
Oh, okay.
Had a week to do shopping things, and you live in the same house, and you couldn't come up with any of this before the stream.
I mean, when he's working on D&D.
It's true. So, a vicious dart of returning would cost 2,000 total.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. I'm going to add that to your character sheet here real quick. Okay, there we go. Is there anything else anybody is wanting to pick up before we move on?
No, sir.
Davy.
Okay. Well, actually, then I think what we're going to do is we are going to take our 10-minute break early today. That way we can get into the first round of the tournament. Sound good, everybody?
Sure, let's do it.
Awesome. Then we are going to be back in about 10 minutes, folks. So just hang out with us. We'll be back in a minute. Stay tuned.
Let's fight.
Let's do it. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. When we last left off, the fighters in the Gladiator tournament all got a good night's sleep, so you can all set up your long rest. You regain half your hit dice, you regain all your spell slots. Those of you who prepare spells can do so now. You all regroup once again. Apollyon and Liam, you had spent the night in the Colosseum itself, which probably brought back a lot of memories for you, Apollyon. Being there with Biscuit, you two shared a room at one point, very similar to this one, though it was not this one. They tend to rotate frequently, but you did spend quite a bit of time with him, and I'm sure there's a lot of nostalgia that comes back from that.
Do I wake up to Apollyon oiling himself down?
Oh yeah.
Or do you have?
I got the fine quality oils out, and I'm even using a little bit of that glittery oil that I had from before.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna absolutely sparkle on that battlefield.
The Golden Boi, indeed.
I'm just gonna shine my shield since it has the big symbol of Valrus on it now. I want it to be able to be seen from the back.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You can get some wax and polish that up, look really good. How about the rest of you? Do the other three of you do anything to prepare for your match today?
Just some mad stretching. Anybody that sees Liam stretching figures this guy's clearly double jointed, like just insane stretching postures.
Yeah, you ever watch Goku do stretching?
Yeah, just not with so much muscles.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like a stringy twig. Okay, how about you, Caia? How do you prepare yourself?
I just do a quick meditation and, pretty much go on my way after that. I don't really need to prepare too much.
That's fair. Okay. What about you?
Maybe get out the turtle wax.
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
There it is.
That's what I was looking
wax.
for.
You want some Bengay? Nah, turtle wax.
Togepi is saying you should put some sponsor stickers on your shell.
That's good.
It depends on if anybody wants to sponsor one of my tattoos.
Probably not. Okay. Well, anyway, you make your way into the bar of the Colosseum, and you check in with the register. A little short gnome man walking around with a clipboard. He looks very official. His chest puffs out. He's wearing bright red and green clothes, and his hair is braided back, and he's just looks very official and pompous. And he walks up, and the moment Apollyon, you step out, and he tells you, "Oh, Apollyon! Great! I was glad to see you're here. Your group is going to be the 5th battle this morning, so you don't have to wait too long. Where are the rest?" And he kind of looks around and sees Liam stretching in the corner, and eventually the rest of you all arrive as well. And
Have Salvatore as well. Put him on the list.
You're trying to bring your warhorse down into.
You told me I could. You told me. I asked you separately before you started this if Salvatore could be a part of it, and you said yes.
Well, yes, I was more assuming you were going to cast it when you got out there.
No, that would waste a spell slot. You crazy?
Sure,
Ride in on him.
sure. Why not? You can
Yes,
hook up.
he is a war horse. You can see he's wearing the armor already. He's ready to go. Put him on the list.
Sure. You could have had it stabled down there. That way, you could have it brought up for that battle. That's fine. Whatever. I don't care.
Boy, Salvatore, I give him a stretch.
Yeah, they look at you weird, but they're like, you know what? Whatever. This is their gimmick. This is their gimmick. Because gimmicks are pretty much appreciated in this type of gladiator battle. So, yeah. While Togapika's saying, I think you mean war camel. No, he did change it back.
Yeah, yesterday I changed him back to use my one last spell slot, so I wouldn't have to waste it today.
Mm-hmm.
Can I walk over and pet Salvatore?
Blaznir, you be careful, alright?
Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Not an animal, but okay.
I know. Let me do my bit. God.
This is just Ichabod watching Blaznir. He loves you.
Well, because what I was gonna say is he walks up and tries to start like handling it, but like you control the horse, Ichabod. It's a face spirit connected to you. So what would you instruct Salvatore to do?
Salvatore looks at me as Blaznir approaches, and I just give him like a, oh, it's all right, you know. And then Salvatore accepts pets from Blaznir. You know, I was like, oh, it's so fine.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Blaznir gets excited, have a little squeal. Salvatore's so cute!
Blaznir. I've never seen you act like this before, but, you know, I'm glad to see you're coming around.
I'm just trying to make more friends.
Very out of character for you. Usually you're trying to make enemies, but alright. You don't want to fight any shopkeepers, you know?
Or teens.
Or teens, that's kind of my...
Okay.
Blaznir would help.
Now you all end up waiting for probably a good hour or so. While, well, actually, first you would have to wait for the start of the festivities, which begins about 9 o'clock in the morning. So you have a bit of time to get yourselves prepared and that sort of thing. Once the festivities start, you can hear lots of cheering. Another speech is made by the Zaim, fairly consistent with what he said the evening before. I'm not going to monologue again for that, but once that is all done, the battles begin, and it's fun to listen to, and you can even go up and watch if you really wanted to. The battles are intense. The first group is fighting a big pack of blue dragon wormlings just to start things off, and their entire party gets slaughtered, like hardcore slaughtered. They were not equipped to handle a group like that, and eventually more warriors have to come up and wrangle the surviving blue dragon wormlings and get them back down and clear away the battle. Then the next one is a pack of trolls against another group of fighters, and they actually do manage to win without any casualties. And so the tournament goes on, one after another, until eventually your group is called, and you are led out into the stadium. The stadium, as you step out onto the field, is just full of people cheering, yelling loudly. And when Apollyon steps out, you actually hear people cry out, "The Golden Boi! The people's champion! It's Apollyon!"
I turn to Liam and I'm like, oh, isn't he sparkling?
Yeah, he likes his fanfare.
Indeed, he does.
You know it.
He likes his body oil.
And as you all step out, the sun is bright overhead, which makes Apollyon just gleam even brighter with that gold armor that he's carrying. Now, as you step out into the sandy pit, you can see 4 tall columns in the center of the arena, each one with a different shaped gargoyle head on the top. Now, Apollyon, you've fought in the tournament many times. You fought in the arena many times. You know that these things here, they have different functions, and the functionality changes from battle to battle. They actually kind of have a bit of a rotating thing of effects. Sometimes it's like fire shoots out, or lightning shoots out, or you get healed, or maybe buffed in some way, or it could just like do nothing and be kind of stupid. You never know. It's all random. But you do know that the way they're facing is usually the way things come out of it, if things are going to come out of it. And there's a lever on each one of them. Sometimes that lever changes too. So you actually have to look for it, and you can see it on the map. But once you pull that lever, an effect happens, which kind of just makes a bit of a randomness for the battles.
Can I get one bit of clarification, though?
Yes.
So, this guy right here, is this the front, or this the front?
The first one is the front. You can see there's a little mouth and there's some eyes on it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was interpreting that correctly.
Yeah, and you can actually see the eyes. They do glow in 4 different colors. There's red, blue, yellow, and green.
Okay.
I would
Just
also
making sure.
like some clarification. The lever, is that an action or bonus action to pull, or how's that function?
It is an action to pull.
Okay.
And when you say they change, it changes spots, or it just changes what it does?
Well,
Like the lever.
so what I meant is both. Each time they reset the battle, those statues are changed in some way, so that each time it's
okay,
different.
I got you. It's just for
battle.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's
it's
same
consistent for the
for-
battle. It's consistent for the battle, but then after that battle, sometimes they change it up.
Okay. I was thinking it was going to change every round or something.
That's way more complicated than I want to deal with. No, thank you.
Fair.
Any other questions?
No.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, as you step out, go ahead and position yourselves a little bit where you want to be. You can be anywhere within that first 30-foot from where you are. So anywhere in that 30 feet range, that's really where you can be. Or whatever your movement is. So you're welcome to position yourselves however you want.
I've got warhorse movement, so I'm going to be right here.
My movement's 50, so I could be pretty far out.
Okay.
I can move fast, but I'm just strolling.
Okay. And as you're strolling, you hear an MC speak up. Far to the south of the Juntla Waste, in a deep jungle swamps. In deep jungle swamps. I fucked that up. In deep jungle swamps of the Loroupan coast, we find our next round in the tournament. Crafty, clever, and quick, these beasts appear when you least expect them and are gone before you blink.
Oh no.
I give you the Great Jungle Cats! And opposite you, on the far side, the gates open, and these massive creatures come out. Most of you have never seen these. How they look feline in nature, but much longer than your average type. There's 4 large ones, almost about the size of a horse. Not as big as a war horse, but a lot bigger than a wolf or anything like that. The 2 in front have kind of sandy brown fur and long, jagged teeth in the front that kind of come down over the sides of its muzzle, while the back 2 are striped in orange and black and white. Now behind them are 4 more individuals. These are actually bipedal They almost look like tabaxi, except they're much bigger and beefier, and their mouths are wider, and their faces are much more boxy and angular. But they all have weapons, and they all seem ready to fight. So I want everybody to roll for initiative.
Click your character.
Do it.
Always roll low.
11. Ooh, everyone's rolling low.
Saber-tooth tiger with the 3.
I think I messed something up.
And you rolled twice. And you just want to take the first one, I guess?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And you didn't click your token either.
Apollyon. High initiative. He is pumped and ready to go.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
We have any sense of how many battles we'll fight in a day? Or are they all going to be like next day?
1 to 2 in a day.
Okay.
Alright. Got my glaive out at the ready.
Bear with me 1 second.
All good. I'm digging this music, Matt.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, I found this actually in Roll20. Got this guy, Kevin MacLeod. He makes tons of music and just puts it online free to use. He's freaking awesome. So big props to this dude.
Alright.
But anyway, let's go ahead and start things off. And we're starting it off right with Apollyon. What are you wanting to do?
All right. I am going to take the initiative and dash forward.
Alright.
Actually, hold on a second. I will. I gotta measure real quick. Okay. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Alright, I'll end up right here by this lever.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn there.
Sounds good. Next up, we have this pack of were-tigers. These are some pretty beefy boys that are coming up here, that's for sure. They seem to be carrying both a scimitar and a longbow. And they all are already in the were-tiger form. Let's see here. I think let's... Yeah, he's... This big guy here, he's going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to the tiger right there. He pulls out this longbow, and he's looking at you, Apollyon. You're standing there right next to that lever. He don't like that. So he's going to be taking 2 shots at you with his longbow. Okay, for some reason it's not rolling.
How tall is the statue thing?
About 15 feet tall.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to reload roll 20. Give me 1 second here.
One quick refresh.
Yep.
We're at the crossover, everybody! Woo!
Is each square 5 feet?
Yes. And there we go. Now it's actually working. Okay, so that first attack was a 9. He completely misses Apollyon. Shoots well over your head. Does a 20 hit?
20 does not hit.
20 does not hit. It's coming right at you, and you just bat that arrow away with your shield. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see here. I'm gonna pull out just a little bit. I got 4 of these guys. He's going to be moving up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. He wants to see you get a little closer. Yep, 2 longbow shots at you again. You're the closest one. But neither a 10 nor a 19 is going to hit.
Nope.
Okay, they're not liking that they seem to be missing. They see Ichabod coming towards them on that war horse, so he's going to take shots at you.
I'll take it.
Nope, a 9 and a 12. Neither of them are going to hit. I'm just not rolling great.
Well, 19 and a 20 are good, but...
No, a 9 and a 12 is what he
I know, I'm saying your previous rolls were good. They just weren't good enough.
Okay, last one is taking 2 more shots at Apollyon. Oh, that nat 20 is going to hit.
Alright, yep.
So that's 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Not great for their first round, but hopefully they can get a little better. Liam, you're up next.
Alright. I'm going to move 55 feet forward, right to here. And then I'm going to use my bonus action. Let me pull it up here real quick. I'm casting Hex on this guy right here with bonus action. And then I will hold my action in case anybody gets close enough to attack.
Okay, so which guy are you casting Bane on? Or Hex, I mean?
Hex on this saber-tooth right here.
Got it. Okay, what's that spell? Is resist?
Or
no?
It just
It does
does
resist,
something
okay.
from it adds necrotic if I hit him.
Okay, I just wanted to see if I needed to roll anything to resist.
Oh, let me pop it up real quick. I just couldn't click the thing. Hex stoop. I don't think there's a save. I just
There might not be.
They do get disadvantage on one ability.
Yeah, you just place a curse on a creature. There's no save.
Okay, what disadvantage are you putting on?
I can put a disadvantage on him?
On ability checks with the chosen ability. So strength checks, con.
Fine, let's just make it strength.
Okay. That's it for Liam's turn. He's holding action in case anything comes near him. Blaznir, you're up next.
Okay, I'm gonna move up 30 feet. And then I am going...
You cut out. We can't hear you.
Oh. And then I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth, like right in the middle of the hodgepodge.
Erupting Earth. Interesting. Go ahead and pop that into chat for us.
I messed it up, I'm sorry.
Okay, Erupting Earth. choose a point you can see on the ground within range, which is 120 feet, so you can get some pretty far range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half on a successful, and the area becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Wow. Nice. Okay. Let's see here. 20-foot cube. Okay, so right there you can see I put a 20-foot cube. So you can get it anywhere in that area. So go ahead and move that where you want it to be.
Shit, hit all 4.
You're happy with that placement?
Yep.
Okay. So dexterity saving throws. Let's see how they do. What is your spell DC? Looks like 17.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The Sabertooth succeeded. So it looks like the Sabertooth and one of the Were-Tigers succeeded. The other 2 failed.
17 bludgeoning, and I guess that's 8 bludgeoning to the other 2.
Yep.
Cool.
And half movement while they're in there. Nice. Nice.
Noise.
And I think that's the end of my turn.
Now you do still have a bonus action if you want to use it.
Go ahead. Do what you want. Give inspiration to Ichabod.
Give it the solid.
I would like to give inspiration to Ichabod, please.
Okay.
No favoritism.
Is that a D8?
It's a D6. He's only level 2 bard.
Oh yeah, he's a little boy.
But Blaznir, what do you say to Ichabod to inspire him?
What? Blaznir, why are you looking at me like that?
I'm gonna bat my long ginger lashes, and I'm gonna go.
It can't be happening. I thought I dealt with this enough from Corin. How many times do I have to tell you I'm married?
Okay. Well, that's it for Blaznir's turn.
Can I just hold for an action?
Well, you use your action to cast the spell.
That's true.
Okay, then I'm good.
Yeah, you've used all of your action economy. Okay. Well, next we're going to... I don't know why... Why is that always wrong? That's so annoying. Caia. What are you wanting to do?
First off, I just realized I've got the wrong name in there. You got me as...
I just fixed it. I just noticed it too. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay. Well, now it's fixed. Anyway, so first I am going to do Step of the Wind, so I can dash as a bonus. So I can go 5. I can get all the way up here to this guy.
Yeah, do it.
hold on. Oh, hold on. My computer's good. Okay, it was starting to glitch out here a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to run up to him. And I am going to use my quarterstaff. And... hold on. So I actually get 2 attacks, correct?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so there's going to be 2 quarterstaff attacks. Oh.
Well, oddly enough, both of them hit. He doesn't have a high AC.
Okay. So there's that.
I'm as stunned as
And
you, but he did roll. But a 12 is the AC.
Nice. And then since I used my key point for dash as a bonus action, am I not allowed to use flurry of blows?
Right,
Oh,
flurry
yes,
of
you
blows
can.
is a bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. I just did read it. Okay. Yep. And that will be it for me then, because I don't think I have any more.
Nope, that's it for you. But still, pretty damn good turn. You crack that saber-toothed tiger twice with that quarterstaff, bashing it to either side of its head, doing a decent amount of damage to it. Well done. Ichabod, you're up next.
Well, me and Salvatore are going to do what we do best and charge in there head first. So, question, if I dash with Salvatore, so he's got 60 feet of movement, so that would give him 120 feet. Could I get right here, and then am I technically within 5 feet of this guy? Because I know I'm positioned weird because of the horse.
Yeah, I know you're...
Or do I
yeah,
have
go
to
for
be
it.
there in a weird spot? I just am not sure. Okay.
We'll say that the horse is turned as you get to that point, and you're kind of like sitting sideways. You're just barely within range, but you can hit him.
I'm dual wielding, so I got my Dreamer's Scourge, and then I've got Son of Balrus. I'm gonna hit him twice with my longsword.
Do it.
14 on the first one.
14 does not.
I'm gonna use my Bardic Inspiration. That's a 6, 20.
20 does hit.
So forget the dueling because I'm not dueling. So 12.
Oh wait a minute, no, I'm wrong. 14 did hit. I'm sorry.
All right, well let me keep my T6 then.
Yep, I'm gonna let you keep that for your next one if you need it.
Again for 21.
You're gonna hit.
The rules of the Bardic Inspiration is you gotta call if you use it before the DM says if it hits or not.
It's fine. I'm not worried about it right now.
Okay.
Okay, so 12 on the first one, a 14 on the next one. And then I'm going to hit him with my whip as well. Bonus action. 23. For 10. Cut this were-tiger.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to do math. And the reason I'm letting it hold on to it is because I misread what the AC was. So it would have hit no matter what. So that's why I'm allowing you to keep that inspiration. But yeah, lots of big hits with the whip, with the sword, hacking away at this were-tiger. He takes the hits, but he's just more looking angry than anything else.
Good. How I like him. And I will end my turn.
Okay. Next up, we have some tigers. So let's have some fun with these guys.
Uh-oh.
The tigers, going to be running up towards you, Apollyon. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah. 35. 35 feet to right there. As it's running towards you, it leaps upward and slashes at you with its claw. A 19 is not enough.
Yeah, Apollyon raises his shield just in time.
Good thing you do. The thing kind of bounces off the shield and just lands there next to you.
And the cheers just pour on in for Polly.
Absolutely. The next tiger is going to move around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and lunges at the warhorse. And he's taking a swipe at the warhorse.
Salvatore!
The 23, I assume, hit?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to need Salvatore to make a strength saving throw, because he moved 20 feet, jumped, and is basically trying to pounce upon you.
12.
12 is not enough, unfortunately. He needed to hit a 13.
No.
He jumps up, hits the warhorse, clawing into him, doing 11 points of slashing damage, and the horse is now knocked prone, which means you go flying, Ichabod. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
19.
19, that is enough. You are able to kind of control where your fall, and you land outside the area of rough terrain on your knees. Last up, we got the saber-toothed tigers. The one in the difficult terrain has to use half its movement to get back up, so that's 20 feet. Going to have to use another 10 feet to get out of there. So it only has 10 feet of movement left, but you're right there, Ichabod, so it's going to move right towards you. He, however, does not get to pounce because he had so little movement. That's a 13, which I assume misses.
Misses.
Yep, you're able to pull up that whip and that sword and just block just in time. Second one, the one that is facing off against Caia, is going to be making his attacks against her. That's an 18 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
Unhittable.
Yeah, your entire team seems to be unhittable.
Everybody except for Salvatore.
Well, I guess I know who I have to kill next.
Oh!
Well, we're at the top of the order. Apollyon, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm fixing my video. I don't know why it keeps doing this.
Yep, I got you. You're back again.
Alright. I am going to enter my rage as a bonus action.
Okay.
Get some jabronis!
Love it.
And then I'm going to attack recklessly at this tiger.
Aw, I was hoping it was going to turn the handle. Turn the handle!
With my scimitar of speed. Alright. $21.
21's going to hit.
That's 9 slashing damage, 3 rage damage, and 3 lightning damage for a total of 15.
Nice. You finally got that upgrade to the rage. Love it.
Yeah, second attack. 23.
23's going to hit.
And that's 12 plus 3 plus 3 is 18 more damage.
Total of 24 points of damage so far. Nice.
Yep. And that's all I got.
Okay. 2 slashes with that scimitar of speed, cutting deep into the fur of this creature. He's got bloody gashes along both sides of his body now, and is looking very, very hurt. But he is still alive. Next up, we have the Were-Tigers. Let's see here. Okay. First up, we're going to be dealing with the Were-Tiger that is not in the area of effect. He saw that he's going to be moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet to right here, just so he can get a bit better clear view of the battlefield. Ichabod, you are kind of on your knees. You are defending against that saber-toothed tiger. He's making 2 arrow shots at you.
Okay. So am I considered prone, or is this flavor?
No, it's just flavor. You're not prone. You
Well, neither of them hit.
Yep, neither of them hit. 2 arrows just kind of go flying over your head. Maybe one of them sticks in your hat.
Oh, my hat.
The 3 that were in the radius. This guy's the one that succeeded. So, oh wait, no. Yeah, that guy's the one that succeeded. So he just has to use 10 feet to get out of that area. And then he's going to move around and come towards Apollyon. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet to right there. He has a scimitar in his hand. He's slung his bow over his shoulder, and he's making 2 attacks. The first one is with his scimitar.
Nope.
Nope, definitely not. That's a 13, but as he slashes, he then lunges forward and tries to bite you.
I'll allow it.
That's a 20.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, nope. Not gonna happen. Well, the last 2 have to get back up off of their feet, so that's half their movement. Another 10 feet to get out, so he's going to move right up there next to you, Ichabod. And it's doing the exact same thing. Scimitar, slash, and a bite. That's a 16, which misses. And 11, which misses. God damn.
I'm on my knees, just like whacking him away.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not the first time you've been on your knees whacking away. That's for sure.
Stop this.
Half of the movement for the last guy. Another 10 feet to get right here. He has 10 feet left. Going to move 5, 10 to right here. Going to take a shot at Caia.
You can try.
Does the 20 hit?
I mean, about that.
What's your AC?
My AC is deflect missiles.
Okay, when you're hit by a ranged weapon, you can the damage you take is reduced by D10 plus your Dex plus your Monk. So go ahead and roll that D10 while I roll the damage.
Yeah, totally negated.
Completely.
Hold on.
Your
4
monk-
plus my dex.
Your monk level alone, yeah.
Yeah, your monk level.
Oh, yeah, okay. And then I am going to go ahead and use a key point and return that right back to him.
Okay, go for it. Make a ranged attack.
Can I just... should I just use my dart? How do I...
Yeah, just use your dart, and then I'll roll the damage if it hits. Nope, let's see, the 13 does hit. So I will roll the damage.
Okay. I figured he'd want it back.
Yep, 5 points of piercing as you snatch that arrow up and just chuck it back, and it thunk goes right into the guy's shoulder.
Hey, you lost this. It got away from you there.
Nice. That was your reaction, don't forget. Liam, you're up next.
Yes, alright. Liam is gonna take this southern route down here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 55 should be right about here. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll turn a corner. 30, 35, 40, 45 right to here. And I will make because I have just dashed. So as a charger, I can make an attack with my bonus action if I dash and I have 10 feet of movement. I'll go ahead and pop that up. Charger's fun. So I'll go ahead and make a Vicious Glaive attack. 28 should hit.
Oh yeah, it does.
Alright, and I am going to add 5 for the Charger ability and use a superiority die to try and push him. So he's going to need to make a strength save.
Okay. What's the DC for that?
17. And I get to add a d6 because he's hexed. So, doing 23, 28 points with a single hit, pushing him back 15 feet.
I thought you
And-
hexed the other guy.
No, that you've still got the marker on it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're right. I did. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, so it pushes him 15 feet back into that 20-foot cube. And yeah, that's all I can do, but 28 with a single attack is pretty decent.
Yeah, 28 with a single attack is pretty decent. And he just goes tumbling backwards and lands in the middle of that rocky terrain and just whimpers in quite a bit of pain.
That's my turn.
Okay. Liam, that's it for your turn. Blaznir, you're up next.
Okay. So I am going to cast. Can I measure with that square?
There's a ruler
Yeah.
toggle in the top corner there.
Well,
But
I want to see because I want okay. I want to see like the optimum that I can hit with that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess first I'm gonna move. Let me move like 30 feet. And each with 30. And then I am going to I'm gonna use my meta magic, quicken spell. So it'll use 2 of your sorcery points, and it'll allow you to cast 2 spells. 1 will count as a bonus action.
That's right.
So
But I
I'm
will
gonna use
remind
my.
But hold on, I am going to remind you of something. While that is technically true, you can use your meta magic to cast a leveled spell as a bonus action instead of an action. However, you can only cast 1 leveled spell in 1 round. You can cast a cantrip as well, but you would not be able to cast 2 leveled spells.
Lame. Okay. Then.
But you can still do it, and you can
I
cast a
guess
cantrip
slide that.
afterwards.
Yeah, but Blaznir doesn't have very good cantrips.
He has produced flame, which
Now you're starting to sound like Blaznir. Doubt
Yeah.
yourself. Get it.
yeah, hate what you chose for yourself.
Yeah, unfortunately, there isn't anyone within 30 feet of you, so maybe not what
Yeah.
you do it this round.
Great
so
idea.
I'm not going to use that this round, but I am going to cast.
Well, you could
Yeah, let me
dash, and you'd be closer. And you could
I
use the
could
meta
dash.
magic, the bonus spell.
Okay, can I... How far away is everything? Do I have 60 feet of
You have
reach with
30
my momentum stick?
You have 30 feet of movement. If you use your action to dash, you could get another 30 feet closer.
I want to see if I have 60 feet of reach. So
60
let me get my low roller. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so that's 45. That's 55. Okay. Okay, so I do have 60 feet.
What spell are you casting?
I want to try something dirty, but I want to cast polymorph on one of the little this guy that's right next to Ichabod, the big guy, and I want to try to turn him into a tiny kitten.
Okay. You're doing that to the saber-toothed tiger here to the north?
Correct.
Okay. What saving throw do I need to make? It's like a wisdom?
Yeah, Wiz save,
Okay.
DC 17.
Nice.
Tiny witch.
Well, that was a 4, so yeah. You cast the spell, and this big, hulking saber-toothed tiger that's standing there harrowing Ichabod just shrinks down into this adorable little kitty cat.
Oh!
Kind of like in Aladdin when Jafar turned Raja.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened.
And I think I'm good after that.
Okay. Yeah, there he is, his little kitten form. There next to Ichabod.
It's almost cute.
I like it. Caia, you're up next.
Alright, now it's time for Caia to do what Caia does best. Just gonna step over here. It's gonna be 1, 2 hits.
Yep, both
of those hits. There's that and that.
So that's 25 points of damage so far.
Okay, and flurry of blows. 1 and 2, and both of those hit.
Yes, they do.
There and there. So that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
You're supposed to, as a character, do your own math, but we'll go ahead and do this. 11 plus 14 is 25, plus
It's 44.
11. Okay, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I already got it. It's 44 total, which is more than enough to take this tiger out. So, Caia, just since you got the first kill, tell us how that looks.
I mean, I crack him with my quarterstaff. Like, I imagine, one crack up on the jaw, another crack down on top of his head, and then turn around and pummel him with my hands till he's gone.
I like it. Yeah. And he just goes down, drops, and your brass knuckles are covered in blood. His head is just kind of caved in, but he's dead.
Yeah, I don't even think dental records would be able to identify this one.
Not really, no.
I don't know who dental identifies a tiger, but okay, yeah, I get your point.
It was good.
I liked it. Anywho, Ichabod, you're up next.
All right.
On your knees.
I hop up from my knees to my feet, hockey style. And then I'm going to attack. Well, at first I stare at the kitten for a really long time. And then I go, nah, and I attack this guy right here. That's a nat 1 on that one.
That's definitely not gonna.
Well, I will roll my thing before you say. Obviously, it's gonna miss, but I'm gonna roll my d6 for about 14.
Actually, a 14 will hit.
Okay,
There you go.
I'll take it. That's 20 on that one.
20 points of damage.
Yeah, how's this guy look?
I mean, he's definitely taken some hits. He's looking a little battered and bloody, but he's still alive.
And while I swing at him again, I go, so did you make this choice, or are they forcing you to fight? And then I hit him again with a 15.
15's gonna hit.
Let's get a dialogue going, shall we?
Yeah, I wanna have a fight talk with this guy.
Have you heard of the father?
Alright. Because if you're...
Okay. Second
Not that
slash
violent.
into him as you're ministering to him about Balrus the father. He just kind of makes that weird tiger hiss sound.
Are you understanding anywhere? Oh, he doesn't understand. Okay. Well, in that case, I telepathically communicate to Salvatore that discretion is the better part of valor for him, at least. And then I'm going to take my last attack.
I'll remind you that Salvatore
He's
is
on the
prone right now.
Yeah, I'm letting him know how I feel about the way the battle's going, you know?
Fair enough.
We're a seamless unit. That's another now.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Because I'm too busy talking to Salvatore, and Salvatore's like, no, I'm going to stay here. And I'm like, no, get out of here. We're having a telepathic argument. And then on Salvatore's turn, he's going to stand up and move and disengage and move away.
Okay.
So he'll have, what, 30 feet left?
How much movement does he have? 60? Yeah, he would have half movement.
Okay, let me see. Can I get back to Blaznir? Oh, no. Right here. Boop. Okay, he'll move back there.
Okay, there you go.
Now stay! Stay! He's mad.
He's mad. Okay, next up we got the Tigers, who's sitting there engaged with Apollyon. They're working together, so he does get advantage on this attack. Let's see if he can actually hit this time.
I was reckless, so you get advantage anyway.
Oh, you do? That's right. That's right. Tries to bite at you with a 23.
That's a hit.
Okay, 4 points of piercing damage reduced down to 2 because you're raging.
Oh,
That's
boy.
painful.
He almost hurts his teeth.
Yeah, he does, kind of. Okay. That's it for the Tiger's turn. Next we have the Saber-toothed Tigers. The cute little kitty that's right there next to you, Ichabod, is kind of meowing. Meow.
No, I ain't taking you home with me, okay? I ain't taking you home.
And he's going to try to take a swipe at you, but it's a kitten. So I'm just going to roll a straight d20 and add...
Crits on me.
Yeah, that's what it's going to have to do to hit.
He'll bite my Achilles heel.
Nah, that's a 15. You're fine.
It's so awful cute, though.
Yeah, he just kind of jumps up and tries to bite down on your boot. But, you know, your boot's thick, and it's just kind of... and does nothing.
Just let it happen.
Yeah, yeah. The other saber-toothed tiger has to use half its movement to get back up.
Is it... I don't think I knock it prone. I just knock it back.
Oh, you don't knock it prone? Okay.
No, so the Earth just gives it half speed. I don't think it does any damage right now, right?
No. So it's going to...
enter?
It's going to take... let's see, 5, 10. So it's going to take 20 feet of movement to get out of there and use the rest of it to get right to here, because you're the one that hit it, so it's coming towards you, Liam.
Attack of opportunity for reaction here as a polearm master. 27, and I'm going to attempt a stunning strike on it. I'll burn a key point, so
don't bother. Don't bother. I'm going to tell you right now, when you slashed with the glaive, he had 5 hit points left. So he just comes charging at you, jumping towards you. You instinctively just raise the glaive upward, and it goes right through his chest.
Gotcha. Yeah, golf swing, catch him right there. Did an extra 3 just because I've got the hex on, so my next turn I get to move it to someone else.
Yep, there you go.
I love Polearm Master.
A great feat.
It is. It really is OP. I love it. Okay. Top of the order, Apollyon.
Alright, these kitty cats are getting a little too close for comfort here. I'm gonna sheath my my scimitar and bring out my trident from on my back. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna electrify it with lightning.
And it just crackles and sputters in your hand, kind of resonating happily with you.
And I'm gonna go ahead and attack the big guy, the tiger. Uh, 14.
14 is enough. These guys do not have high AC.
Cool, cool. Let's see, how much is that? 22 damage.
22 damage is more than enough to take that tiger out.
Awesome. And I'll turn to the one to my right and attack it for my second attack.
Okay.
29.
Gonna hit.
Alright, that's 15. 21 damage.
21 points of damage. You stab into that were-tiger with that trident of yours, and he kind of coughs up a little bit of blood. He hasn't taken a hit up until now, but it's still a decent hit.
Alright, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Now we're back to the were-tiger's turn. We got four of these guys here still. I'm going to go ahead and move this guy around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet to right there. He sees Blaznir all by himself hiding in the back. So you know he's going to have to take a couple shots at him.
Don't you touch my boy.
That's a 20 and a 5. Does the 20 hit?
The 20 does hit.
Okay, for 10 points of piercing damage.
Concentration on the polymorph.
Yep, that's true as well. So go ahead and roll a concentration check that's just a con save. Or con check. I mean, not a con save, a con check.
Did I do that right?
Yep, you did that. Well,
Is your save different from your check?
I don't think so, with that only being a 3.
Yeah, if she's not proficient with saves, then it's the same roll.
yeah, it should be the same. So you're fine either way. But yeah, an 11 is enough to hold on to the polymorph.
And it is a saving throw. It says if you take damage while you're concentrating, you must make a Constitution saving throw.
So it's fine either way. Yeah. But anyway, that's it for that guy's turn. The guy's next to you, Apollyon. He's going to be making 2 attacks as well.
He gets advantage.
Okay. Yeah, he's attacking with his claws and his bite. That's a 24 from the claws.
Yeah, that hits.
For 7 points of slashing damage, rounded down, so 3. Then his bite attack. That's an 8, so that's a miss.
Yep.
Man, I can't bite anybody today. No fair. Okay, next one is fighting you, Ichabod. Doing the same things, claw and a bite.
If you say so.
He does not have advantage right now because his little buddy's a kitty cat.
Guys, just ignore that. I was trying to read and see what it did.
Yeah, that's an 8 and a 14. Both miss.
Well, I feel bad if you did choose this.
Yeah, I mean, he can't speak in his hybrid form, unfortunately.
Well, maybe he's understanding me nonetheless.
You never know. You never know. Last guy's coming up towards you, Liam. You've already used your reaction.
Yup. Oh, 24. They both hit. All
nice. Right. Okay, so first off, we got the 24 for the claw. That's 10 points of slashing damage. Next one is the nat 20 from the bite. I've been looking forward to this. So I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
All
as
right.
you take 14 points of piercing damage.
Fail.
Ho, 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 ho. Okay, well, as you are bitten, you feel this odd sort of warmth kind of go into your flesh. That's all you really know what's going on, but we, the audience, know what's going on. He failed anyway, Togapika, but I'll give that to the next person.
Oh, well, you get to be a were-tiger. Nothing wrong with that. It seems awesome.
Well, we'll see, won't we? But Liam, it's your turn now.
Doesn't want to be human, so.
This is true.
Corin gave somebody disadvantage.
Yeah, he gave Togapika. Who are you going to give disadvantage to? Just type it in chat.
Alright. Well, while he's typing that in chat, I'm going to use my bonus action to move my curse over to the were-tiger that just fucked me for the rest of the campaign, I believe. And so he's now hexed, and I'll look right at him. Alright, Huckleberry, if that's the way you want it. I'll take 2 quick slashes with the Vicious Glaive, 17 and a 19.
It's both hit.
See, a 9 and 11, rounding out at 20.
20 points of damage, nice.
Let's go ahead and throw Stunning Strike in there. Have him make a con save as well.
Okay,
we roll 2 d6s because I hit him twice. So 20 plus another 6. Alright, that's a fail. So I'm going to take advantage on my next 2 attacks here. I'm using another key point to do a flurry of blows.
Do it.
27, 23.
Oh, you know they hit.
8 and 6 plus another 10. So it's 14 plus 10, another 24 points of damage to him.
4 points of damage, very nice.
And then I'll use my awesome mobile feat to take a couple steps away, and I'm gonna give him the come on, bring it on, buddy.
Yeah, you do that, and
but he can't move.
As you're feeling really confident with what you just did, the gods seem to be looking down on you with favor right now, and you have an extra turn.
I have an extra turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. So I'll move back in, and I'll take an advantage swipe at him. We'll do this one at a time here. 26.
Gonna hit.
14 plus 4, 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Still up?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Another 28.
They don't have a lot of AC, but they got a lot of hit points. 9 more points of damage.
I'm good at taking them down. Another 13 points of damage there.
There you go.
Still up?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. I'll take another key point and do another flurry of blows.
Do it.
Alright. There goes 8 and 7 for another 15 points of damage plus...
Don't forget your hex.
5 more points of damage, so another 20 points of damage, just racking it up here.
20 points of damage, and when you're done, like, you've just been wailing on this guy. Your knuckles are a little sore, but...
Feet. I'm using feet.
Feet, fine.
The turtle uses their damn fist for every fucking thing.
Fine, whatever. Use your feet. But whatever, he's still alive.
Alright.
Still alive.
Well, I'll take a couple steps away and taunt it a little bit more. Toss my hair back, preen just a little bit to the crowd.
Yeah, and,
still can't move, so whatever.
The tiger would love to, flick you off or something, but he
would
can't.
like to. Damn, they do have a lot of hit points. I've been wailing on that thing.
Yeah, they do. But, Blaznir, you're up next.
Okay, I'm gonna move another 30 feet.
Did you say you're moving 3 feet?
30.
Okay.
You gotta click back on the arrow so you can actually pick yourself up.
Yeah.
On the left side.
Okay. On the left side?
Yeah.
Yeah, so all the way at the top is the little arrow. It's like a mouse click. The little mouse cursor.
You find it? There you go.
Yeah, it took me a minute. So I am gonna do my magic this time, okay? And I am gonna go for the guy who shot at me. And first, I'm gonna do blight.
You're gonna do blight. Okay, pop up blight. Okay, necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice that you can see when he is within range, so you're good there. Target must make a con saving throw and takes 88 necrotic on a fail, or half on a success. Let's see. None of the other things affect it.
$43 necrotic? Damn!
Let's see here. Yeah, that's a 5.
It's gonna take all that 43.
Whoo-wee! Just this wave of necrotic energy slams over this creature, and he screams out in pain. He takes a total
I'm gonna do my quicken spell.
43 points of damage.
I'm gonna hit him with my quicken spell. I'm gonna do produce flame.
Yeah, 27's gonna hit.
Okay. And then
In chat,
okay,
click on the word produce flame. There you go. 12 more points of damage. Not too bad. Yeah, after
I
hitting
believe the damage is not correct.
Wait.
It should be 3d8.
Yeah.
Right? Aren't we all 11th level?
No, I think we're 10th level.
Yeah, he's 10th level.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, sorry.
Nope. Okay. Still great hits from Blaznir. That were-tiger's looking seriously fucked up right now. After that, we got Caia. You're next.
Alright, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna hit him twice with the quarterstaff. Both those hit, I'm assuming.
Yes, they do.
And there. I'm gonna flurry of blows.
He is still up from that.
There's 2 flurry of blows, and one of those is also going to contain Hand of Harm. So here, I'm gonna roll that one for damage first. And if I'm doing this correctly, this will add the...
Yep, there you go.
Alright, so that is 2 key points that I use.
So 39.
39 points of damage, which is more than enough to take that were-tiger out. He was looking really hurt when you came up to him. And yeah, that's 2 kills for Caia.
Kai, why is it you're always moving in right at the end there?
Her and Apollyon have a lot in common.
Hey, I want to get him down and
yeah.
moving on.
Okay, that's it for Kaia's turn. Ichabod, you're up next.
So that one's gone. I look around, I look at the kitten for a really long time, and then I look at this one. And I'm gonna go up there and help Apollyon. So I'm gonna move up there, give him a couple slashes. So that's a 10 on the first one.
That's not gonna hit.
23 on the next one.
That will.
And I'm gonna expend a superiority die to try to trip him.
Okay.
So here comes damage. So that's 18 damage total, and he has to succeed on a DC 15 strength save.
Well, you know, I've been rolling super well lately, so let's see how I do. You said dex save?
Strength.
Oh, strength. Sorry. We'll keep the same roll.
Yeah.
Well,
it actually goes
Damn
up.
good roll.
It goes up by 1, so yeah.
Okay. So I still have a bonus action, so I'm gonna hit you with my whip. 16.
16 does hit.
I'll give him a good first level smite. Just a little bit of love. A little bit of Bowers's love coming down for you. So that's 5 on the smite, 10 on the slashing, 15.
15 more points of damage. You slash out with that whip that just explodes in radiant energy. Good hit, but he is still alive.
So Salvatore gets a turn. Why not? He wants back in the action because he's a warhorse. So he's gonna attack him. Hoof him. 12.
Your hooves. 12 is his AC.
Oh, come on.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Fucking horse. Give the horse the kill. Is that what's about to happen?
No, he's got tons of hit points.
If Salvatore got the kill, I'd be proud.
I would laugh my
I
ass
did my
off.
own son. Alright. That's the end of our collective turn.
Okay,
There
well,
are no more tigers.
there are no more tigers, and
There's a kitty cat.
there's a kitten.
Oh, kitten.
Kitty cat is going to go running up this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And is running back now towards the barrack room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right there.
Don't let the cat get away.
I mean,
I don't
what
think
else is he
anybody's-
going to do?
Nobody's paying attention to the kitty cat.
No,
Gonna
no one's
kill
paying attention.
everybody, and then we're all gonna surround the kitty cat and stab it to death. That was my plan.
This game just got so brutal.
Real kitten. It's fake. Well, you guys
Totally
blinded
brutal.
by cute.
Okay, well, Apollyon, top of the order, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this were-tiger. Gonna go reckless.
Togepi is saying hashtag animal abuse.
Do we have flanking? We have flanking rules.
19.
Advantage.
Yeah, we do have flanking, but he's rolling it recklessly anyway, so it don't matter.
I just pretty much do reckless every single time.
Yeah, you would have the same outcome.
That's a lot of damage. 25.
25 total, yeah.
He's still up?
Oh, yeah. Is he still?
Alright, second attack. 25.
Gonna hit.
So that's 20. That's another 26.
20 more, another 26 points of damage. You're just stabbing into this guy repeatedly with that trident of yours, once, twice, and he's coughing and spurting. He's coughing up a lot of blood, but he is still alive.
Well, damn. Yep. Alright,
for you?
that's all I got.
Okay.
Yep.
Now it's the were-tiger's turn. Let's see. The one that you just beat down on, he's going to be attacking back. That's a 20 with the claws, and a 19, so neither of those hit.
Both miss.
Disappointing. Disappointing. I need to take away your AC somehow. Anyway,
I have a +2 shield. It's
I
kind of.
know. It's ridiculous. Okay, next off, we have the weird tiger that Blaznir just annihilated with magic. He's going to come charging up 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to right there. He's going to do a claw and a bite attack. 22 with the claws, but only a 13 with the bite, so only the claws hit. 11 points of slashing damage to you, Blaznir.
Oh no.
Another con save.
Yeah, no, it's just he's stunned until Liam's next turn.
No, I'm saying for
Oh,
Blaznir.
no, for Blaznir, yeah. No, you're
Yeah.
right. For Blaznir, because you got that, the concentration on the polymorph.
Just made it.
Yep. Okay, you're good. Last one is the were-tiger that is stunned, but he can't move until Liam's turn, I believe.
Until my turn's over, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, then go ahead, Liam. Your turn.
Alright. Liam comes in low and then high. He's doing a fun little spinny move, and he is grinning from ear to ear because he knows this guy is hurting bad right now. 25 on both. Beautiful.
Gonna hit.
Okay. For 26 plus... 26 plus 11, so 37 points of damage with the spin.
No, that's more than enough to take this guy out. So go ahead. You haven't had a chance to describe anything in a minute, so go ahead and tell us how this looks.
So as Liam comes in low, seeing this guy stunned, he stops preening to the crowd real quick, and it's a full-on dance spin where he slashes at his legs and then leaps up in the air and comes downward and just chops, and it comes into his clavicle, straight through that top bone right there at the shoulder, and he just takes it and falls. And then I've still got some movement, so get right to about here is about all I can do.
Still, pretty good turn, I'd say. Okay,
And then he
Blaznir.
tosses his hair back because he's awesome.
Well, Blaznir, you just got run up on by that were-tiger. So what are you gonna do?
No, this is perfect because I'm gonna use my blazing scimitar and just wail on him.
Do it. You only got one attack with it, but 26 is definitely gonna hit.
Yeah, Blaznir. Good work.
You're so much better with Blaznir.
Yeah, 9 points of damage. Poor Matthew. We miss Matthew, don't?
Aww.
But yeah, 9 points of slashing damage with that scimitar, cutting deeply across his chest, and that burning of the scimitar just sears away some of that fur, and you get that nasty burning hair smell in your nostril. Whew, that's rank. You do anything for a bonus action?
Honestly, I don't really know what I could use from it. Stuff. I don't know what.
I mean,
I'm just gonna roll with it.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Fair enough. Caia, you're up next.
Alright. Since it looks like they've got a handle on that one and the other guy there, I'm just gonna go after this little kitten. I'm going around the 20-foot cube here, and I just wanna catch the kitten and scruff him. And just hold him.
Okay, go ahead and make a grapple check. You have to use your athletics for this.
24.
I'm gonna say, I doubt he's gonna be able to beat this unless he nat 20s, because I was gonna give him a 5 for his dex, his acrobatics, since he's a little kitten. So let's see how well he does. I nat 20'd!
I knew you were gonna.
Oh my god.
Can I? Oh man.
Use your
It is what it is.
inspiration.
You got a point of
Yeah, you
inspiration
got
if
it.
you want.
Yeah. I'm just gonna use my inspiration. You said it has to be.
Be 25.
Yeah, it literally has to roll a 19 or a 20 to get out
How
of
about
this.
28?
Yeah,
Damn,
that's nothing he can do.
I should have used my inspiration to not be bitten with that nat 20. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so I just pick him up and I scruff him by holding him. I imagine he's like, trying
Wiggling
to
around and swiping at you and hissing and spitting a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's my turn. I'm just gonna hold him.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold him. That's your turn. Ichabod, you're up next.
Alright, so we're flanking this boy good. So I'm gonna hit him with advantage. It's 18 on the first one.
Gonna hit.
Oh, what in the world? I didn't mean to keep that Divine Smite. So 18 damage.
What in the world?
It was just like shocked to see that 14. Okay, anyway.
He is still up.
He's still up. I'm gonna hit him again. 23 on that one.
Okay.
For 15.
Another 15 points of damage, but he is still alive.
I'm gonna hit him with my bonus action. For 27. 11. Is he still alive?
Tell me exactly.
He has 1 hit point left.
Oh, wow.
He has one fucking hit point left.
I'm gonna action surge and hit him again.
Do it! Just kill this motherfucker.
That's an nat 20.
Oh, yeah. Crit.
Why kill when you can overkill?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I overkill him in a major way.
Well, tell us how that looks.
I stab him with my sword, and the radiant light just shines so bright through his whole body explodes.
I like it.
Overkilled.
Yeah, I like it.
And I still technically have 1 attack left because I action surge. So can I walk over to this one, Blaznir, standing by?
If you got enough movement too, yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hit that one, but not with advantage. Actually, are we flanking? Right? Are we flanking? Not quite.
No, you're not flanking.
Okay, I'll hit him normally. 22.
22 is gonna hit.
For a good old-fashioned 18.
18 points of damage, still pretty good, but he is alive.
And then I'm not gonna make Salvatore do anything. I'd say now wait there! Wait!
And Salvatore just looks at you and kind of stamps his hoof and goes,
There's no room for you, Salvatore, alright? And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, well, next up we have the saber-toothed kitten that's over there being held currently by Caia, which you can't really see too well because the map doesn't go that far on there, but sure. Anyway, he's holding the cat. The cat's wiggling. It's trying to break free, so this is an acrobatics check against your athletics check. It's going to be a d20 plus 5.
Damn!
23, yeah. He wiggles free and slips out beneath your feet, your fingers, and it just turns and starts running away. You do have an attack of opportunity on it as it runs.
Can I try to jump on him and grab him again?
That's not attack of
Yeah,
opportunity.
that's really not to try to grapple again.
Damn.
Because it is their turn.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity because I know it's a bad guy.
Fair enough. Go ahead and make your attack.
15.
Yeah, that's going to hit a cat.
And
Why
it
would-
turns back.
Yeah, it takes 1 point of damage, immediately transforms back into the big critter.
He's scrunched.
That's okay, I can take him.
Yeah, that's what we want.
And once that he's at that point, he just kind of turns and roars at you.
I roar back.
But it was his action to get away, so he can't
What
really
the- what-
attack.
What does Kaia's roar sound like? Roar.
Well,
I
it's
don't
already
know.
using its movement, so I'm going to say it's going to use the rest of its movement to go to right about here.
Really? He's running away?
Yeah, because like he used his action to get away. you got your reaction to hit him, but he was still moving. So he was moving the whole time. He just turned where he was moving now that he's big and is kind of circling around.
I'm big now?
Okay, I gotcha.
Okay.
It's okay, I got him next turn.
Yeah, well, Apollyon, you're up next.
Alright, I'm going to climb. Can I climb up on top of this statue here?
Do you have a climb speed?
No. Can I make like a...
And you can certainly
athletics
try.
check?
Yeah, make an athletics check with your well, that's your action. But yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
And I have advantage because I'm raging.
Yes, you do.
$25.
Yeah, 25 is more than enough to climb up. And it's only 15 feet. It's not a huge, difficult climb. So you go hand over hand, making your way up to the top of the statue.
Yeah, I climb up to the top and I raise my fists in the air and I rally up the crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. You just stand there holding your trident high, bellowing loudly in that rage you're in, and the crowd is just loving it. They love the showmanship. Give me a performance check real quick to see how much they love it.
All right.
You can make this with advantage, too.
Sweet. 23 on performance.
Oh, yeah, you're hyping them up. The crowd is cheering wildly. They love it. Even the Zaim, he's kind of sitting in his box with on his throne. Ivik is sitting to one side. Grovagar is sitting to the other. And he kind of leans forward and is pointing out at you right now. And then he gives you a bit of a clap. He's clapping along as well.
Nice. I give him like a little salute.
Okay. You do anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Fair enough. Okay, next up we have that last were-tiger that's engaged with Blaznir and Ichabod. He's gonna go ahead and, keep attacking poor Blaznir over there. That's a 14 with the claws, but the 22 with a bite does hit.
I'm going to use Sentinel to take an attack on him, since he took an attack on another creature within 5 feet of me.
You can do that. You take 8 points of piercing damage, Blaznir, and I need you to make a con saving throw, please. The 18 does hit.
15.
15 more points of damage. Okay, 23 is enough. Yeah, you managed to hold back and resist that strange sort of warmth that begins pumping into your body.
I really should use my inspiration to double down on that save.
Ah, well.
And you have to make a Constitution saving throw for your spell, right? No, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, the spell's over. He doesn't need to.
I was going to say you get my +4, but yeah.
Liam, it is your turn.
Alright, so I had originally planned on going up and helping with this were-tiger, but then I see this Sabretooth running away from Caia over here, and I head over to that thing, so right to there. 2 attacks with the glaive. Oh, those are not at advantage. The first rolls are a 25 and a 27. Sorry about that. But
Still,
either way, high rolls, yeah.
Yeah, either way, they both hit.
I guess, could I retroactively bonus action move my hex to this thing?
I'll allow it. Why not?
Okay.
I'll allow.
Oh, nice.
Double 6s.
Yeah, so, 17 plus 12 comes to 29. So 29 points of damage. And if it's still up, then I'm just going to go ahead and action surge as well and take 2 more vicious glaive strikes.
Oh shit! Togapika, I just saw he was saying use the disadvantage that he redeemed earlier for Blaznir. So Blaznir, give me one more con saving throw.
Oh wow! Okay.
But you also get the plus 4
Why
from
am I
me.
being?
You do get the plus 4
Another.
still.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, both do hit
No,
Liam.
yeah, you're fine.
Nice.
You're fine.
You're
You
still
still
good.
have 23 with your 19.
Oof. Big hits. Okay, so another 29 points of damage plus 2 more d6s plus 8. That is 30. What? 37.
Yeah, 37 points of damage, and which is enough to take the saber-toothed tiger out as he was running away, trying to get in a better position. Liam just comes running up, slashing multiple times with that glaive, and the saber-toothed tiger falls to the ground dead.
And bonus action, I would
You
like
just
to
used it. You used
toss my hair back. Oh, that's right. Okay, then free action, I'm going to toss my hair back.
Absolutely. Free action, you can definitely toss your hair back.
That is my turn. I'm done.
Okay, Blaznir, you're up. Can you finish this guy off?
So I am so sick of getting picked on by this guy. So I am gonna cast light on it one more time. I'm gonna do level 5 light.
Okay, what saving throw is that?
I think it's 17.
Con save. Okay. Yeah, that's an 8. That's a failure.
38.
He doesn't have a bad con either, but God. Yeah, 38 points of damage is more than enough to take this guy out. He had 23 left. So, Blaznir, tell us how this looks.
You just see his skin just turning like an ash black, and just patches of fur just start falling off until he just like falls on the spot. A gross, bumbling mess.
Indeed.
I look at Blaznir with like fear because he's talked about becoming a lich before, and I'm like, no, he's really gonna do it.
He had it coming.
Blaznir, there are better ways.
I believe that's the last guy, yeah?
It is indeed the last guy, and with that, the crowd goes wild. Cheers are being thrown out. People are yelling and screaming. The name Apollyon, the Golden Boi, the People's Champion. Lots of that going on. The Zaim is up on his feet and is clapping appreciatively. So, of course, everybody in his boxes as well. And with that, you have won your first match in the Azure Championship.
Woo!
Yay!
I need to go find
Boy, howdy.
a cheering crowd sound effect.
Liam immediately goes from preening to solemn and bored with this, like in just like 5 seconds. Didn't even wait for the crowd to stop clapping. He's just bored already.
Wow.
I want to stare at the Zaim.
The Zaim stares, isn't really looking at your group at all. He's more
Looking out.
He's more looking out, enjoying the crowd and everything that's going on there.
This man is my nemesis.
Well, good luck with that.
My nemesis.
But with that, yeah, the crowd's going wild. People are coins are being tossed into the arena as well. Sometimes they do tip when good battles are won. You see a couple slaves going around collecting the coins as you're all walking away back to the gates that you had come out of. You're all waving and enjoying the cheers. Apollyon, I imagine you're just eating this up.
Oh yeah. I imagine they're just like coming down and swarming me as they were exiting the arena.
Yeah, you can go up and kind of hang out with the crowd a little bit and go around like performers do after a concert. They can walk around a little bit. You can do that too, and just lap up all of the love. Now, the slaves come over and approach and give you all the money that was collected. It's not a lot in total. They were able to collect in mixed coin of silver and copper, basically about 120 gold. So somebody can mark that down. But
Total or each?
No, total. Like it wasn't a lot.
It's just loose coins, yeah.
Yeah, it's just loose coins that they threw, and whenever that's done, people collect it and give it to whoever won.
Okay.
But with that, you've safely managed to win your first competition. So good on you.
And that's 24 gold pieces each, if you want to divvy it up by 5.
But once your battle is over, you make your way down to the Undercroft, and you're able to hang out in the bar and rest up. So we're going to count this as a short rest, because you're not going to be. There's going to be another battle later today. You are informed that by that gnome, the kind of pompous, officious-looking gnome, he tells you, "Well done, good job. You did great out there. Your next competition will be in a few hours after lunchtime. So just kind of hang out here, grab a bite to eat, get some rest, and we'll let you know when it's your turn again."
And I'm gonna take a bit of time to meditate. That's all I really need.
Yep, absolutely. But good job.
I didn't lose any hit points, so
I'll take a short rest.
I do get my action surge back.
Yeah, we're all taking a short rest.
Oh, for sure.
Yep, everybody take a short rest, recover, and we will be getting into round 2 of your battles next week.
Sweet. When do I get to turn into a tiger mid-battle? That's what I'm looking forward to.
The full moon.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later on. It's not going to affect anything right this second.
Jesus Christ, I can't believe I failed on so poorly.
Now, I will tell you this. After the battle, you are approached and informed, hey, I did see that you got bit by that were-tiger. That is a poisonous bite. We do have a cleric on staff if you want to go talk to him.
Hey, cleric, beneficial, good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk. Excellent.
And you also have a druid in your party, I will point out, too.
Yeah.
Whether or not he has Greater Restoration prepared, I have no idea. But
yeah, I have no idea what she's got prepared.
But anywho, there are options. So if you, like, at level 11, a lycanthropy curse isn't as big of a issue as you might think it is. So it's really up to you whether or not you want to keep it.
I have no interest in keeping it if it's called a curse. That sounds bad, you know. I'm not sure if I'll lose control in tiger form or how that works, so I'll just, yeah, if they've got a cleric on hand that can cure me of it, sure.
Well, I'll figure out what that is going to run you, and we'll kind of deal with that next week. But well done on the tournament. Hope you all enjoyed your first round. Okay. Well, thank you to everyone who watched this evening. We very much appreciate you tuning in. We'll be back in 1 hour with the second group, who is going to be starting in the heist. Should be a lot of fun for this crossover event. So, yeah, come back here in an hour and take a look at that.
See, Natalie, now you can give disadvantage to somebody else. See, you pay it back.
Well, I'm in the crossover too.
Yeah.
You're on the other team as well?
I'll give Corin disadvantage for you.
We'll see what happens.
Not going to be very nice to Corin later, okay?
But,
Just one. Make it even.
Love you, Corin.
But on behalf of the gladiators here, I just want to say thank you to everyone who was watching. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next week. Good night.
Peace.
Yes.